Hey everyone, welcome back. This week we're going to be talking about goodness. And please read the blog because to me there's a very strong difference between kindness and goodness. And kindness tends to be more outward facing, goodness tends to be more inward facing. What are we doing? What are our actions that can be good and righteous, especially in God's light? And so we really talk about three things. One of them is honesty. And that can be hard sometimes. Oh, I'm always honest. I always tell the truth. Do we? Do we really? And do we admit to where our own gaps are so that we can ensure that we can work on those? Those are the things that we're going to be kind of exploring. The other part of this is integrity, right? We talk a lot about do as I say I want to do and make sure I follow through on that. When I was teaching leadership skills for many years in HR, integrity was that one value that I said as leaders, you can't jeopardize. And as Christians, we can't jeopardize it either. We can't sit in a pew on a Sunday morning and say, oh, I do this, this, and this, and then we walk out those doors and we don't do any of those things. So it's important to kind of reflect and say, do I? Do I really do those things that I say that I do? Or is it a time for me to be able to say, you know what, I might have to put more attention there. And the last thing is really standing up for the things that are right and good. And that's a hard thing to do, especially when we might be the only one in the room that really has that ability to stand up and say this is wrong or we should be doing this differently. So I encourage you as you walk through this week and we think about goodness, especially as it entails to the fruit of the Spirit, do we do those things? Do we have a level of integrity? Are we honest, especially with ourselves? And do we stand up? Stand up for what is right. We can find that to be very difficult, especially if you're a young teen or a young adult. That can be a really difficult thing to do. But I encourage you to take a look at who are you hanging with? What are the things that are going on in your lives? What are ways that we might be able to say, you know what, have we thought about it doing this way? A way that might be a little bit more righteous to how God sees things. Can we act a little bit more like Jesus, a little bit less like us? I believe there's a song that has those words in there. But I also believe that it is time for us. If we are really going to show the goodness of who we are as Christians, we have to really evaluate who we are. And are we really doing all the right things in order to make that happen? So I encourage you during the week ahead, think about those things as you think about goodness as being one of the fruits of the Spirit. And I look forward to continuing the series with you. Take care.